Hey, love, and welcome back to Loving Me, Loving You with Alondra Hopkins, the Abundant Coach, host of Loving Me, Loving You podcast. And to any returning loving ladies, I love you as always. And to any new viewers, make sure you subscribe down below. Also, head over to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify to listen to the actual show. And today I have a small little word for you. And the word for today is, it is okay to honor yourself. Honor your boundaries. Honor the development that you are going through and the becoming of being the woman that God has called you to be. Because oftentimes we feel guilty because life has its demands and we all want to surround ourselves with love. We want an abundance of love until our cup overflows. And God promises us that. God says that He comes to give us life in abundance to the full till it overflows. But there are some people in some environments that are going to cause you to dishonor who you want to become. So I wanted to remind you to never feel guilty for picking and choosing and separating yourself from the things that used to resonate with you and the environments that used to resonate with you, from the places and people that you want to associate yourself with now. Because there are some things that will cause you to miss out on the new abundance, the new wine. God wants to press your spirit. He wants to bless you with people that are going to press you in the spirit to create that new wine. And I know that it may be hard. It may be rough to dissociate yourself from the things that you once knew and the things that once made you feel comfortable. But you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to grow. You owe it to yourself to mature. You owe it to yourself to demand who you want to be from everyone around you and from yourself. Because although no one is in control of who you are, people for sure, look, you know what I really want to say? They sure owe you an influence, okay? And they don't even necessarily owe you an influence, but by default, people have influence over you. They have influence over your mind. And I love this. Yesterday in prayer, my pastor was talking about how some people have spiritual cholesterol. Some people are clogged up in their spirit. Some people are clogged up in their heart, that they may cause manipulation on your heart. They may be tainting your heart posture in the spirit. They may be changing the way that you believe in God. They may be changing the belief system and the morals that you have to know who God is and who He has called you to be. So in this season, it's going to require you to be a little more particular with where you go, to be a little more particular with who you love, to be a little more particular with the roommates that you choose, because they're going to have an influence on your heart. And you don't want the wrong people or the wrong environments or belief systems to taint your heart, because you are precious. God says that you are the light of the world. And in order to keep shining bright, you must nurture your light and place yourself around people in environments that are going to press you in the spirit. I love you.